Huh?
Go get your mom.
Not yet today. But she don't know.
Where's your mom? Let me talk to her.
No, she say no.
Hold on, I'm coming.
She wants to talk to you.
But, yes.
Is he eating dinner in his room?
Oh, yeah, because you wanted to watch a movie. And I was cooking, and I still have that. I was folding clothes and cooking dinner. So I told him, did he want to watch a movie while I did this? And he said, yeah, so.
Oh, okay. I just found it strange that he was eating dinner in his room.
Yeah. This is what? The first night?
He said I eat in the kitchen.
You always eat in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the freaking scratches on my floor from you trying to scoot your chair, and that's proof.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you allowing him to do that.
You said what?
I was just making sure you allow him to do that because I don't let that happen here.
Yeah, no, the only reason I allowed him to watch a movie was because I told him once I was done cooking that I would like have him FaceTime you, but then he just kept bugging and he was like, I want to talk to my dad. I'm not even done cooking. I had to stop what I was doing so he can FaceTime you.
Okay.
You don't know how to do your phone.
You can hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you watching?
What are you watching, Papa?
I'm looking. What are you watching?
What are you watching? What movie are you watching?
What are you watching, Dad?
Hakuna Matata?
I'm playing the game, Papa.
It's the Lion King, buddy.
Huh?
I'm playing the game.
What, are you playing the game?
Yeah, I'm playing the game. Are you playing the game?
No, I'm not.
What are you doing?
Watching a movie.
What movie are you watching?
The Lion.
The Lion King?
Mm-hmm.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Daddy.
Yes, Papa.
When playing the game?
Because I have to play the game.
Are you playing Madden?
Yeah, I'm playing Madden.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm playing Madden.
I'm not playing Madden.
Oh, you're not playing? Why don't you tell Mom to let you play after dinner?
He's sick, honey.
Papa,
so once he gets better, he's gonna pick you up, okay?
No, he is not.
Yes, he is. You can't get sick. Right now, you're not sick. But Alyssa and your dad is sick.
No.
Ask him.
Yeah.
And say, are you sick?
I'm trying to.
Yes, Papa, Daddy's sick.
I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
So you have to get better fast so that I can come to your house.
You want to repeat it?
Daddy, one last time. Not funny.
Actually, it's pretty funny, my guy.
Funny.
It is funny, my guy.
Why you have to say it? My mama said. Oh, buddy.
I feel bad because I know he wanted to come over.
It's okay. I felt bad too when I tested positive at the beginning of all this, and he was around me.
Yeah.
You just can't think about it because it's gonna mess you up if you think about it.
Why?
It's going to be a long afternoon.
That's the way.
My best advice that I give people is, even if you're positive, wear a mask and just go outside and exercise your lungs, because that's what makes you more sick. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Daddy, who's that?
Who's what? That's a what back there talking.
Did your mom test positive?
No. I told her that she'll
On second down, here's Fournette.
I just told her to go get tested. Or to set up an appointment so I could take her.
Okay. Well, you have to finish up talking to your dad. I gotta call the doctor. I gotta make you an appointment.
Let mommy call the doctor. Call me later.
Say, okay, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Alright, love you, Papa.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Throwing is Brady on third down. This one swung out here to Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A handoff, Fournette running left. Oh, what a move. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. That one caught out wide by Julio. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Strickland. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Strickland. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there out of the running game. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
To throw on 2nd down. Strickland. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jones again, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. There's a nice move. And down to the 29-yard line. 106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground.
And he's got his tight end, Howard. is a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
No deja tomar de ese jugo. No deja tomar de ese jugo. Yo puse boca ahí todo el día.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them depending on your point of view.
If you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we got two division leaders, real contenders for the NFC title.
Yeah.
And you're right. You love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Running right, Jones. And he'll be brought down right
Not really, because that means it's going to come later. What you mean?
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay,
I don't know. I feel like this is just a false positive. I don't know why.
At least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to have a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Because I don't feel anything.
On 1st and 10.
Good, that's good.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds just
The reason why we didn't fucking know.
And that tight end position
Anybody.
seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Did he act like he was there?
Nope, not at all.
No symptoms.
Yeah.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little
touch
pass. They saw it coming.
I talked to one of Richard's friends the other day, and she said that it took her months to get her taste back. What? That freaked me out a little bit. Today, I had coffee, whereas the day before yesterday, once it made me want to vomit, I threw it out. And then I made a new one, and I threw that out too.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones.
Yeah.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second
So then I
straight
gave up
play,
after that.
flexing
Anyways,
its muscle by
yesterday I had a whole cup, or this morning I had a whole
Chalk
cup
that
of
up as
coffee
a
and I was fine.
4-yard loss. And now
So
it's
my
third
taste is already
down.
coming back. I'm fucking fantastic about that. Symptoms are different for everybody.
Okay. What about Alyssa? How's she feeling?
I'm not positive. I checked in with her earlier. She said she's still not hungry. She didn't want nothing to eat. That's fine. I gave her saltines yesterday. I gave her
Carlton Davis
Gatorade earlier today.
Did you get an orange juice? Did you get an orange juice?
Yeah, I bought her orange juice. I didn't get it to her.
Okay. Well, she thinks she's eating by it, so I thought she didn't ask for it.
Yeah, it's in the fridge. And on
You
the
saw
counter.
zone in college,
Okay.
and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
Everything that she's been
Otherwise,
asking for,
the end
I gave
result
to
can
her.
be something you don't like.
Okay.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge
Well, I just wanted to run that
there.
by
He's
you real
way in
quick.
this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards
You
to
remember
loss,
what you're
2nd and
supposed to do?
12.
10 days from a positive. Alright. even if you don't show symptoms.
They don't need to run
But
another
once
play
you
here
start
before
showing
the 2-minute
symptoms,
warning.
it's 10 days
Let's
from
see
that
if they
day.
do it anyway.
Wait, what do you mean?
Fournette once more on second
10
down.
days from the positive,
And they get him down right
then
near
you
the
can be out in the
midfield
world
stripe.
again.
122
Why did he go out in the world and
rushing
get
for him
juice
as
and
he's been
stuff?
tough to stop here this first
Wear a
half.
mask, just go.
We
Huh?
got the 2-minute mark in the
Wear a
second
mask,
quarter.
just go. There's no other way to
14-7.
do it. I had to go do it.
Nothing no que hacer. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, if anything gets worse, I'll let you know.
Alright, well,
And keep me posted with
wash your
the
hands a
girls.
lot
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime,
Keep me
we'll
posted
send
with
you
the girls, because I
cross-state to
know.
Orlando, where
I spoke to them
Jonathan
earlier.
Clarkson
Haley
will
said
have all
she's
the
not
stats
feeling
and all the
anything.
scores from games going on during another
Yeah,
busy
he's showing.
Sunday in the
Okay.
National
Just let
Football
me know.
League.
Alright.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And
Well,
the
it's hard
Packers
to
give
do.
him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Strickland. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Dang.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Strickland. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Strickland. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Strickland. And the pass is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd down, back to Fournette. Fournette, 1st down, still going. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 28. 198 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Interesting. He told us that he likes to run right more than left, but there he looked pretty comfortable going left for a big gain, Charles.
Kind of like a basketball player who has a dominant side that he dribbles to, but the ability to cross that over, change it up, and break a tendency can often lead to great results, as we just saw there.
He's able to find Miller. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Fournette. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this is going to be returned from and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Well, you may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll try to punch it in with 4 men. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Fournette once more on second down. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Here's Fournette. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes are working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side, because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 2nd or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan.
Yeah, Julio wide open. Post.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They begin with a run by Fournette. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
The Bucs on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Brady to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Strickland will find Jones again, complete. There's some space here. He'll be taken down before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down. Strickland. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Like burnt toast.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he will get into into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Looking to throw. Strickland. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Second down, back to Fournette. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
El asistente de Catalina. Su mano derecha. ¿Y ya lo denunciaron? ¿Lo detuvieron? No, todavía. Ya sabes cómo es Catalina y mi tío. Quieren mantener las cosas bajo perfil para mantener el